My daughter was losing teeth faster than any 9-year-old should, and I started finding ones under her pillow that I knew for a fact were not hers. I had one of those kids, the kind that holds onto magic a little too long. She believed in everything, Santa, the Easter Bunny, all of it. But the tooth fairy, that was her favorite. Anytime a tooth got loose, she'd be buzzing around the house, counting down the minutes until bedtime. I loved it. I'd wait until she was asleep, slip a $5 bill under her pillow, sometimes a 20 just to see her face light up in the morning. It was a little secret between us, or so I thought. But then the teeth started coming a little too fast. Every few weeks, she'd come to me with another one already pulled, sitting bloody in her palm. She stopped showing me the gap in her smile, just the tooth. And I'd play along, tuck the money under her pillow that night. But I started to notice her smile never really changed. She wasn't missing that many teeth. It didn't add up. Then I found a silver tooth under her pillow, a crown. My 9-year-old daughter never had a dental crown in her life. I asked her about it, of course. I sat her down, tried to be gentle. "Sweetie, where are these really coming from?" She just got this tight, stubborn look. "They're mine, Daddy," lying through her teeth. A bad pun that wasn't funny at all. I decided to stop paying. I couldn't fund whatever this was. The first night I didn't leave money. Her disappointment was a physical weight in the room. But the next morning there was still a tooth under her pillow, a new one. She was still getting her visits, just without my participation. That's when the dread really settled in. It wasn't about the money anymore. It was about where they were coming from. After I dropped her off at school one day, I promised myself I'd search her room until I found something. I was methodical. Under the bed, just dust bunnies. In the closet behind the clothes, nothing. Her toy chests were full of stuffed animals and plastic jewelry. I was starting to feel silly, like I was overreacting. And then I saw it, her fish tank. She had this little plastic treasure chest decoration in there, the kind that bubbles. I'd seen it 1,000 times. But that morning, a thin, cloudy red tendril was seeping out from the lid of the chest, drifting up into the water like a slow-motion smoke signal. My heart just stopped. I rolled up my sleeve, the water cold on my skin, and I pulled the chest out. It was heavy. Something solid was inside, shifting around. It rattled. I remember the sound, a dry, clicking rattle. I opened it right there, dripping tank water onto her pink carpet, and I saw teeth, dozens of them. Molars, canines, incisors, stained pink and brown. Some were small, like a child's. Others were bigger, fully formed adult teeth. And all of them looked wrenched out, not fallen out. There were little ragged bits of flesh still clinging to some of the roots. I just stood there, holding this tiny plastic chest full of horrors, and I didn't know whether to scream or laugh. Part of me wanted to sob because what kind of nightmare was this? What was my little girl involved in? But another part, a quiet, terrible part, looked at this gruesome collection and thought she'd been saving them, curating them. Hiding them in plain sight, right in her room, waiting for them to turn into money from a fairy she still genuinely believed was real. The hustle, the sheer entrepreneurial audacity of it, was almost impressive. And in that sick, silent moment, staring at the evidence in my wet hand, I felt a surge of something like pride. And that feeling, that was the most terrifying thing of all. Have you ever discovered a secret that changed everything you thought you knew?